Good morning, everybody. I'm Barrett Henderson, the Assistant Athletic Director at Eastern Oregon University. And this is the first ever, well, actually, I guess I don't want to say first ever, because apparently we used to have media days here at Eastern Oregon University. We're kind of doing a different thing, video streaming it. We got a whole bunch of ways for fans out there to ask questions today for EOU coaches and student athletes, along with some staff members. You can get on the EOU Facebook page, the EOU Twitter page, and also on EOUsports.com. We have a live blog going right now, and you can ask questions on there. We're going to be having each one of the fall teams come in. We'll start with the coach, 2 student athletes, and they'll get a couple questions from local media here, along with myself. You might be hearing my voice a lot today, so I hope you enjoy it. We also have Angie Weiseflu, the new interim athletic director here at Eastern Oregon, and I'm sure there's plenty of questions for Angie, and she loves to be interviewed, so I know she's anxious to get up here on the microphone a little bit. I'm not going to take up too much time, but I got a few things that I'd like to talk about for EOU Sports information, including our brand new redesign on EOUsports.com. So I will pull that up real quick. Probably should have been ready. Did my mouse die on me? Awesome. What a good start. All right. Well, we'll get to that. If you want to see if you can get that mouse working. That's what technical issues are all about. So actually, if you go to EOUsports.com, you'll see a brand new redesigned site. We got a lot of feedback on our old site that it was a little bit too cluttered, a lot going on. It was kind of not user-friendly, pretty dark site. So we added a bunch of white elements to the new site. If you're looking on it right now, you can see that. We'll try to get it up here on the big screen as well. We're going to have a new section on there called the Fan Zone, and that'll be a great area for different things. We have a kids club that Angie Weiseflu is going to be running, and that's going to be junior mountaineers. I'll let her talk a little bit more about that, but that's a fun way for kids to get involved all year long with EOU athletics. We're going to have an alumni athletics section on there, and that'll be a way for alumni to connect. We'll kind of get some information from them for media guides and things like that. We'll also have an EO Zoo section, our student club here at EOU. That'll be redesigned on there as well. We have a video zone on the bottom of the screen that I wish we could see right now, but we'll see if that gets going. And on the bottom, we'll have a live stream right there on the front of the website. So pretty cool things on the new website. We also have today our unveiling of our new T-shirt. We opened it up to fans at the beginning of August, and we had Spirit T-shirt, we're calling it this year. We're going to have one each year, and we're going to let the fans come up with the slogans. And so for the last month, I've had probably about 50 different slogans emailed to me. A lot of good ones came in, and we're going to be moving away from the Wear Blue, Get Loud, which is this look right there. I could have put it on a model for everybody. And we're going to be going with Fear the Mountaineer this year. So that's the look of our new shirts. And with the help from ESE here on campus, Heather Rapp, they're going to be buying a bunch of shirts for students, and we'll be getting those out all over campus. And we may have those available in the bookstore as well, but you can buy those online. And we're going to actually have the creator of the slogan come up as soon as he's done, because he's actually right here in this room. Gib Pollard was the winner of the Fear the Mountaineer. And Elaine Roby from Grangeville, Idaho, about 20 days later, she actually came up with Fear the Mountaineer as well. So we're going to be sending Elaine a free shirt. But since Gib's helping us out in here, I'll let him do that. But he was the winner, Gib Pollard, an EOU employee. And Susie, if you can pan over, here's a look at our new website. I know Susie's kind of new on the camera, but she's doing a good job back there. Susie Espinoza is my new grad assistant this year. And she's actually pretty upset because she was going to be the model for our shirt, but we had to use her back there. So, general athletic interview policy for this year. We're trying to find a central location for interviews after each one of the games. And we got a brand new backdrop. We're going to be, just so everybody can go in one location, and we'll have that in the same spot, but I'll get you guys that location. And you know, if you need interviews just like in the past, just let me know and we'll make that happen. So live coverage, we'll continue doing live stats, live video as usual for football and basketball, and that goes for away games as well. This year we're going to be having multiple angles for volleyball with our new TriCaster unit. So we'll have different angles for volleyball for the first time. And for the first time ever, for the soccer and softball parents out there, we're going to have each one of your games broadcasted. It'll be tape delayed, but we'll have all those the evening of those games so you can watch your daughters play soccer or softball. Some exciting changes that EOU is kind of involved in this year. The Frontier Conference has expanded. Southern Oregon and Dickinson State come to the Frontier Conference for football. And we actually have 2 divisions this year for football, and that'll be the East and West, and we'll be competing in the West Division. We don't have to play Carroll twice. That's always fun. We only play those guys one time. And also Frontier Conference will welcome College of Idaho in 2014 for football. So we welcome our friendly rivals from C of I for football. Hopefully they don't steal too many of our Treasure Valley guys. Treasure Valley guys keep coming to EOU. Cascade Conference Tournament. The volleyball and softball brackets will see a couple more teams in the postseason tournament, which is great because we've been kind of right there on the border last couple of years. Volleyball got into the tournament last year, but we'll have a few more teams in the Cascade Conference Tournament this year. There's a new Cascade Conference Commissioner, and it's a familiar name, Rob Cashel, the former EOU Athletic Director. He is now the Cascade Collegiate Conference Commissioner, and he's already doing a great job. And we have an interim athletic director, and we'll see if she sticks around and continues to do it. But Angie Weisenflut, she's also done a great job here already. And to answer those questions already, she is going to continue to coach basketball. She's not going to stop coaching basketball, which is really good to hear. And in the Cascade Conference, there's been a couple examples of that. Let's see, Corey Anderson at Northwest Christian, he was an athletic director and the men's basketball coach at the same time. Bart Valentine did it at Warren Pacific, so it's been done before, and I know Angie will do a great job with it. As far as today, we're going to start with volleyball, and then we're going to go to women's soccer, and then we'll have football, and then we'll have cross country, but all 4 of those teams will be here today. It'll be 25-minute interview blocks, so we're going to try to keep it at 25 minutes. And if you have questions, you can ask on Facebook, Twitter, online, or through the online blog there on EOUsports.com. And if you guys have a question, just raise your hand, and Susie will run the microphone to you. Any extra time you guys need, just let me know, and we'll set those up with the coaches while they're here. So I think that about covers it. Gibb, do you want to come up and get your shirt? And let's give a rousing applause to Gibb for Fear of the Mountaineer.